Hey, terrific third graders. Today we're going to be switching up our lesson just a little bit for math, and we're going to be making array posters, okay? So, you're going to also be taking a picture of your finished poster to put into your Google Classroom assignment so that your teacher can see the amazing poster that you did. So, a couple things that you're going to need before we get started is at the materials exchange, way back in April, not the one with your book club books, but the one before that, there was a packet of papers that you would need. In this packet are 3 pages. You're going to need the one that says poster directions. I also put this in a Google Doc for you, so if you don't have this or can't find it, you can pull it up through your assignment notebook page that your teacher sent you so you can see this and follow along. Then at the back of the packet is a big poster paper. You can just pull that right off of your staple and open that up. So you should have one big one like this. And then you should have at the back again 2 yellow pieces. You can pull those off, and you're going to need both of these. So you're going to go need that packet. I also put this on the Google Doc as well, so if you can't find this, you should be able to print it off through there, okay? So you'll need your poster paper, your base 10 pieces, and then your poster directions, okay? So pause your video right now and run and get those things and then come back, okay? Okay, so you are back and you have those items. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be working with 2 digits times 1 digit multiplication. There's many ways that you can do this. The way that we're going to go about doing it today is making arrays. So what we're going to be doing is first we need to pick a single digit number to multiply by a double digit number. I wrote up some examples of a single digit by a double digit. You can pick one of these if you would like, or you can come up with one of your own, okay? When you have that figured out, you're going to write that as the title at the top of your poster. I am going to do 4 times 33, okay? So don't pick a different one. Don't you dare copy mine, all right? So you're going to pick different ones, but you will end up doing the same thing that I'm doing here. So what you're going to do is we now need to build our array. So we are going to take our pieces, and I'm going to need 4 rows, and each row is going to have 33 pieces in it. So I'm going to have to cut out, now the big long ones are 10. So I'm going to have to cut out 10, 20, 30, and oh, look at this. I see if I went down right here, it would be 4. So, or I'm sorry, 3. So I will only need to do 3. So I'll do 33, and it's going to go 33, 33, 33. So I'm going to have to cut out 4 sets of 33. So I'm going to now need scissors and glue, or tape. So go get scissors and glue or tape, pause your video, and then come back to this. I'm going to get started cutting mine out while you're doing that, okay? So pause your video, go get your things, and then come on back. Okay, so while you are off getting your scissors and tape or glue, I have started cutting my base 10 pieces. I'm almost finished, and I am putting them in 4 groups with 33 in each group. So this is kind of how I laid it out here, so you can kind of see. Here's 33, 33, 33, and 33, okay? So now what we're going to do, also I want to point this out. So if you picked kind of a large number here or even here, you might run out of pieces. There's a couple things you can do. You could use whatever leftover ones you have to build your tens if you need more tens. Or you could also draw whatever extras you need. So if you were to draw that, you could do something simple like where it's the same length as your tens and then just put in your tens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you could have it look like tens like that. That's fine as well if you want to pick bigger numbers here to do. Okay. So what we're going to do is we have to start to put our pieces onto our poster to build our array. Okay, so if you have not paused the video to cut out your own base 10 pieces, remember, put them in your groups. I have 4 groups with 33 in each, so you'll do whatever your 2 numbers are. So pause the video now and cut them out into your groups, because then we can lay out our array together. Okay, so pause this video now if you need to do that. Okay, so we have it all cut. Now I'm going to go to my directions here. That's what I'm going to be using to help me step through this. So number 1, use linear pieces to show the dimensions of your array on your desktop or on your table. So I did it in groups. You can lay out your array exactly how you want to right on your table. Okay. Number 2, use base 10 areas to fill in your array. Okay. Number 3, cut out and glue paper base 10 pieces to your array poster. That's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to take my pieces and use my glue, put it right on the back of one of my pieces here. And I'm going to put it all the way over to the edge as far as I can because I have to try to get 3 of them. It might go off, that's okay. Or maybe you have another piece of paper that you could like put together to make it longer, because I think I might have to do that as well. Even just like a half of like a notebook paper or scrap paper. Yeah, I'm going to have to make mine a little bit bigger too, because I still have to put my 3 on here. So I'm going to go grab another piece of paper and attach it to this one. You might need to do the same. Okay, so now I made mine bigger because I put the 2 pieces together. And so I have 10, 20, 30, and 3. All right, now I'm going to make my next group, and I'm going to line that up just below it. So I'll have all of my 10s together, all of my 1s together. 10 there. Here's another 10 for 20 underneath that. 30. And then 1s. Mine has 3 1s underneath here. I didn't cut them individually, but we know that those are 3 here. Okay, so I'm going to do my next group and my group after that. Why don't you go ahead and pause this video and start to put your arrays together. We want our 10s and then our 1s. Okay, so I have my 4 rows with 33 in each. 10, 20, 30, 33. 10, 20, 30, 33, 10, 20, 30, 33, 10, 20, 30, and 3 is 33. So that's what my plan is. So go ahead and start to put yours out too. Okay, so you can see that I finished gluing mine onto my poster here. I have 4 rows and 33 in each. So now I'm going to go back to my directions. And it says to use a red marker to draw linear pieces for dimensions on the left side of the array and along the top. So what they're going to say is they want me to put red along the side here to make sure that I have 4, which I do. And now they want me to put them across the top. So I'm going to do a long one, long, and 3 short ones, because these are my 1s, okay? So then I need to use a black marker. And it says use a black marker to label the dimensions. Okay, so I have 4 here. I ran out of space. I'm going to put 4. And then here I'm going to put 10, 10, 10. And you could do 1, 1, 1. All together, that would make 3. Okay? Now, it says write equations below the array showing at least 2 different ways to find the product. Your work should be clear enough that someone can read it, so we want it nice and neat, and understand exactly how to solve the problem without talking to you. So really, your teacher, when they see the picture of this, should be able to see how you solved this without having to write to you saying, hey, can you explain what you did here? Okay? So what I'm thinking I'm going to do first is one equation. I have to go back and look. Does it say, oh, yep, it says product. Product, that's my clue that it's a multiplication problem. Product is the answer in a multiplication equation. So what I'm going to do first is I need to try to solve 4 times 33, and that is going to have to be down here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to think 10 times 3. I have 3 groups of 10. Okay. I have 3 groups of 10. I also have 3 ones right here. So that part is giving me 33. Now I can take that whole thing and I can then now multiply that by 4 if I wanted. So that would be one way I could do it. I also could be doing it in chunks like this. So I have 10 times 4, 10 times 4, 10 times 4, and then count here. So I could do 10 times 4. And how many of those do I have? 3 times 3. So 10 times 4 is 40. And then 40 times 3. Well, I know 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12. And I have my 0 in my ones place. That's my placeholder, so I can add that here. And now, over here, I have 4 times 3 here. And we just solved it up here was 12, so I know this is 12. So now all I have to do is 120 plus, because I'm not multiplying these two together, I don't have that many groups of this, I'm adding the 10s and the 1s together. So now I have 2 plus 0 is 2. 10 plus 20 is 30, and then my 100. So that is telling me that 133 is my answer. I solved it a couple different ways. So now when I look at this, it says give your poster a title that includes your combination. We did that at the very beginning. It says write your name in the bottom right corner of your poster. So I'm going to write my name in the bottom right corner of my poster. There we are. And then there are some challenge ones here. It says you can add 1 or more to the following. Okay, so equations that show a third or even a fourth way to get an answer. There are so many ways that you can go to splitting this up. Maybe by grouping it 2 and 2. Maybe you're doing 33 plus 33 plus 33 plus 33. Maybe that's what you want to do. Because that way, the third and fourth answers, it doesn't say it has to be a product as your answer. It doesn't have to be a multiplication equation. So maybe that's something that you want to do. Maybe you want to group it because you know that 10 and 10 is 20. So you want to end up doing counting by 20s and then adding your 10s and then the ones here. Your choice if you want to add more equations on. I just did 2. You could add third or fourth, it says. Next, you could write a facts family to match your array. 2 multiplication, 2 division. Oh yeah, let's do that. That'll be something we can do. So write our facts family. I know many of us have seen it kind of as a triangle. So I have 4 133, and we know that gave us 132. So for my addition, or my multiplication, 4 times 33 equals 132. 33 times 4, you just flip them, 132. Now for my division, I know with division that the product is what goes first in a division problem. 132 divided by 4 equals 33. And then 132 divided by 33 equals 4. There's my facts family right there. I did that challenge. That one, I got that one. And you can even write a story problem. Okay. I had 33 donkeys. They each had 4 legs. How many legs were there all together in the field with all those donkeys? Okay. Your choice. So your job today is to create your poster, send a picture of that, and you are also going to have a yellow book page 235. So create your poster, send a picture, and also yellow book page 235. Have fun creating, everyone. Bye.